What's up guys, today we're learning how to subtract in tens. This is a stage 4 strategy and it goes hand in hand with addition in tens. Let's get stuck in. Okay, the first thing you need to be able to do before you even think about attempting this is you need to know how to skip count in tens forwards and backwards really quickly. Let's just go over that first of all. So let's start at 0. Here we go. 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and backwards 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. This little part in here is often where people get stuck up. Often I hear 30, 20, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you are counting 30, 20, 10. It's a really easy, common error to go from 30, 20, straight down to 12. Okay, the other thing you need to be able to do is to be able to start from any number. It's not just enough to be able to go 0, 10, 20. You actually have to be able to start from, say, 60, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Or you need to be able to start from, say, 40, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Oops, I started from 30, sorry about that. Same thing goes for counting backwards. You need to be able to start from any number. Start from 60, count backwards in tens. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. You need to be able to do it from any number. If you really want to be a boss and you really want to practice something a bit more tricky, try counting from numbers that don't end in 0. For example, instead of counting from 60, try from 63. Now count on in tens. 63, 73, 83, 93, 103, or backwards, 63, 53, 43, 33, 23, 13, 0. Once you've mastered that, you'll be absolutely ready for this strategy. Let's get stuck in. Okay, our first problem is an easy problem. Here's little Bob, and he's got a bucket of 60 apples, and he wants to take home 20. So what's our question? Well, we have 60, and we need to take away 20. 60, take away 20. Alright, now we're going to count backwards in tens for our first way to do this. So here's my number line, and here's the number 60. I'm going to count backwards 2 tens. 2 tens. 1, 2. And this will be my answer right here, whatever that is. So let's count backwards in tens. 60, 50, 40. My answer, 60 take away 20, is 40. There is another way of doing this, and I'll quickly show it to you. What we have to do is we have to identify the place value. Now let's pretend the zeros aren't there. Well, actually, let's just look at how many tens are in each number. How many tens are in 60, and how many tens are in 20? 6 tens and 2 tens. So let's just solve 6 take away 2. 6 take away 2, I'm just going to count backwards. 6, 5, 4, the answer is 4. Now all I have to do is make them all tens, because remember I changed them from being tens earlier. I better put them back to tens. So 6 would be 60, 2 would be 20, and 4 would be 40. Both answers are correct. The strategy I like personally is this one here, just counting backwards in tens, because I don't actually have to do much writing at all. I can do that entirely in my head. So 60 once again, 60, 50, 40. Let's try something a little bit more complicated. If you're still a bit confused on that, go back and watch again. Okay, this one's a little bit more complicated because we've got 86 in the bucket and she wants 34. Well, let's just start by pretending actually she doesn't want 34. Let's pretend she wants 30. 86 take away 30. Alright, here we go. 86 take away 30. Firstly, we write down on our number line the number 86. Now remember, we're counting backwards in tens. How many tens? 3 tens. 86, 1, 2, 3. This here will be my answer, this one. Okay, now, before when we were practicing skip counting in tens, we practiced from any number, from 86. So the same thing applies. Rather than going 80, 70, all we have to do is 86, 76. So this will be 76. Let's count backwards in tens. 86, 76, 66, 56. Our answer is right here, 56, 86, 76, 66, 56, subtracted in tens. Let's try using place value once again. Let's just work out the tens here. It's a little bit harder doing it this way when there's an extra number on the end rather than, say, 80 take away 30. But we can still solve it like that. What's 80 take away 30? And what's 6 take away 0? Well, we know that 6 take away 0 is still going to be 6. 80 take away 30, 80, 70, 60, 50. So it's going to be 50 and 6 more. But personally, I prefer this strategy here. This strategy here works much, much, much better counting backwards in tens by skip counting. Okay, let's move on to some example questions. Rightio, over here we've got some easies. Now these ones here, just counting backwards, 70 take away 20, that first one, 70, 60, 50. We just need to count back in tens. They shouldn't take long at all. Down the bottom I've put a few harder ones. And over on the hard column, over here, each of them has an extra number. So rather than 60 take away 20, it's 64 take away 20. That'll help you practicing your skip counting that involves numbers on the end, like 64, 54, 44. Good luck. Down the bottom here, 2 bonus questions. These ones here are particularly difficult. See if you can have a go at those. Good luck, team.